Welcome back, everyone. Thus begins part 7 of today's episode, Roleplay Live, Court of Swords. So you stormed off into the woods, your friends in tow, the blessings of the Green Man upon you, with an intent to what? Where goest ye?
I'm still screaming at you, so maybe we fade back in. I'm just like, where are you going?
I probably tolerate that for a little while, and then eventually, like, after probably several minutes of you screaming at me, I finally just turn around and start yelling back.
Well, and if your intent is to leave the woods abide, right? So you don't go far before you see the woods begin to thin out, and you are approaching the edge, and you can see through the trees the scarecrows and the slate gray sky beyond. You're right on the threshold of like getting back out of the woods. It took you almost no time at all, and that's when you sort of stop to turn to talk to him.
Yeah, so I turn around and probably not intentionally,
I'm out of breath.
But just part of like being a tiefling and angry and mad, it probably comes across as like my voice is louder and it's booming, right? I may even like unintentionally start kind of like channeling that scary thaumaturgy type shit, right? Smoke and sparks. And so I just turn around, and all of this anger is like directed right at him.
Yeah, and I think when you turn, right, and that thaumaturgy kind of like crackles, there's like a bit of an aura of fire, whatever, her eyes glow a little bit. We see behind you the canopy of the trees, and it's like autumn hits in fast motion, starting from behind you, and we just see the leaves go from slate gray to this dull kind of fire, like ember red, like spread out across behind you all of a sudden.
Hell yeah.
And now, like, it's like the whole thing, like the leaves are falling in, like they're orange, and like it's completely just changed on a dime when you turn around and get angry.
What do you say?
So I turn around and I yell at him. I'm like, everything that I have is gone. There's nothing left for me there. We came on this mission to go find Naughty. The mountain god lied to us. I have nothing left here in the forest. I'm going to go back and find out why he lied to me, and we're going to end this. It's done. We're going to finalize this mission. We're going to get her back where she needs to go, and then we can all go our separate ways and be done.
Still heaving after chasing after you for however long it was. Finally, the truth. What are you going to end? How do you end this? You can't end a god.
I can try.
No. You'll die. It's pointless.
We're gonna get her back. I don't need to end him. I just need to know the truth. We need to figure out where she is and get her back. And if he's going to not tell me the truth, I need to find out why.
I'm like hunched over. I don't say anything for a couple seconds. Well, you need a plan. You can't just barge into a god's realm and demand things. It doesn't work like that.
You got a plan?
No, that's your job. Nope.
Well, it's going to take us a few days to get there. So in the meantime, pick it up, Buttercup. Let's start walking.
Yeah. While they're having this conversation, as soon as I can see like the edge with the scarecrows, or like run over there and like grab my knees and be like, whew, and look at the scarecrows just to see if they look like they aged any, like since.
Not that you can tell at a glance. No.
and feel like relieved as I'm back in familiar territory.
Would I have noticed like these leaves at all, and would I have connected that to me, or what?
It's up to you.
I don't think I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so focused on like what I need to do, and the fact that he's yelling at me and now trying to stop me from going forward.
And so the conversation has kind of drifted to outside the woods.
Right.
You're in that muddy like no man's land between here and the grassland, and the wind that's blowing through the trees is making them look like dancing flames. Like it looks like the forest is on fire, right, because of all the red and gold in the leaves. But yeah, you reach the threshold.
Well, once we're outside, I realized that I haven't even spoken to Catman in a while.
Thorn?
Catman, the god didn't... How did you do that?
What? Thorn's sitting here just like with his like claws going...
The god didn't bother you. I couldn't even breathe in his presence.
Weak-minded, I don't know.
We've talked about how hard my head is. Has nothing to do with that.
It's not hard enough, apparently.
Part of the plan, he needs to speak to the gods. They'll talk to him.
You don't think they'll talk to me? Who do you think I was just talking to?
You have your allegiances already. He doesn't.
I have no allegiances.
Well,
my allegiances are broken. Did you hear him? He told me I couldn't come back anymore.
Gods won't see it that way.
Gods aren't going to want to talk to me.
Time's different for them. You're still with them however long you're with them.
Well, you can stay back. I'm not sitting this one out.
I didn't say I wasn't going to move forward. I'm trying to help you with the plan.
We're storming in.
That's a bad plan.
Well, to be fair, we haven't spoken to any gods yet. That wasn't the god.
That wasn't a god?
No, that was like second in command kind of thing. So I don't know if you're ready.
I mean,
for a god.
I mean, they're both gods. The elk was a god too. Like God is a very loose term.
Right.
What are you doing to that man's horse?
Well, you know, I was showing him a good time.
It's an odd-looking horse.
He's an elk.
What's an elk?
It's like a horse.
A horse with horns.
I should get me one of those.
Yeah. And everywhere, like, we've... Like, they sent someone to talk to us here. You talked to a druid with the humans. Even when we were in the mountains, someone talked to us for the gods. So maybe if we just show up, maybe they're trying to hide something. I don't know why from us. And they will
That's
come
what
talk to
gods
us.
do.
They'll come be like, oh, no, they're over there. They're over in the grass god has her or something.
I told you this a couple days ago when I first found you. It's
go-
bullshit.
Okay.
We are
It's
going in
all
circles,
bullshit.
it seems.
Well, the last time we left the mountains, the rock creature was going to tell them that we were fighting on their behalf, right? So, if we go back into the mountain and tell them that we have news and demand to speak to the god because we're not giving the information to anyone but him,
Cat asked to speak with the gods.
you think they're going to be scared of the tabaxi?
Has nothing to do with being scared.
The rock,
Look at him.
The rock golem thought that I was a sorceress. He went back and told his god that I was a sorceress. Do you think they're going to not talk to me?
He's a cat.
I'm done with you, tiny person.
I'm trying to help you here.
You're
it's
trying
gotta
to
be-
live. It's different.
For Yama, it's got to be added character. But when were we in there? I couldn't understand what they're saying. Didn't they try to take us to meet a god? I don't remember if it's the same name. I don't remember what name they gave us. Remember
No,
you guys?
he told me that I had to choose allegiances.
When with the in the mountain.
Oh,
Oh,
no. In the
Yeah, I mean,
mountain.
he was like, come, like meet with Parvat.
That was
right?
him speaking.
Okay,
in-
yeah, so
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like they
because
were-
he was talking.
Right.
To
But you
to
wouldn't
this
have
guy.
heard
Oh,
that.
yeah,
right?
that's the added character for me.
Yeah,
Just a reminder.
Yeah, that might be an angle.
What do you think? If we go back, tell them you talked to the rock creature. If we tell them that we have news about where she is, can we demand that we see him?
I mean,
Talk to the human?
No, talk
we can
to the
try
rock creature.
anything. Whether or not we're actually being misled or manipulated, I have a big suspicion that we're all being led into a trap.
That's the bullshit part. Yeah, those people were going to eat you in the mountains, by the way. They weren't taking you anywhere.
They were scared of me.
Well, that's because you came alive after they dragged you for a couple of days. I'd be scared too.
I mean, you want to play dead? Have them drag us back? Do the whole thing that I can do with the smoke and the scary things, the booming voice. Do you mean do that? Because I'll do that all day.
Playing dead's not a bad idea.
You want to play dead into
Hey,
the mountain?
if they were going to take us to the god, why wouldn't we just let them take us?
So we can just go talk to him.
We don't know they were taking us to the god.
He only wanted to take us to the god after he thought he was a savior.
Probably still does.
It all comes back to the cat man.
Fine. You want to let the Catman lead? We'll let Catman lead.
I'm not
Lead.
saying lead. I'm just saying he needs to talk to the god.
No, we get it. You're a follower. It's cool.
I'm the cat man.
That's what I keep thinking of.
we just go into a montage of me like leading the way and just like going through
All right, Catman.
like talking to different people.
So the plan is then to at least go to the mountain,
We're going to the base of the mountain, yeah.
climb
regardless.
up to where you were before, try to get the attention of Parvat's servants, and then have them take you to Mount Parvat. That's the
Yes.
plan?
I think so,
Okay.
yes.
All right,
I
cool.
got,
So
really.
yeah, we definitely like montage the travel sequence, right? We see maybe there's like a scene of you at camp, the dark sky. We see snow. The weather gets worse the closer you get to the mountains. There's a scene where you're passing through like a graveyard of dead like Orc bones like everywhere, where part of the herd has like died off from some pestilence.
Yeah.
And the closer and closer you get to the mountain, the colder and winterier it gets. So that by the time you get there, wind is blowing. You're all kind of huddled in your cloaks, ascending the mountain. And I think that as you begin to ascend up into the craggy parts of the higher areas of Mount Parvat, you hear again a familiar sound. At one point, you're like on a mountain path, like working your way up, and you hear the like thum, thum, thum of the drums that you thought you heard before, but now all of you can hear it.
I'm probably interrupted. I'm just talking about how great the weather is, and how good it's to be back on a mountain.
Yeah.
And then I get interrupted by that.
So you heard it this time.
Yeah, of course I could hear it.
This
Is what you
time.
heard earlier?
This is remember way back when we were all in the woods and I asked you if
it's
you
the
heard
same
that
drumming.
thunder.
Huh.
That's what I heard. What is that?
I didn't trust you then. I don't know.
It's you now?
It's a good point. I don't know what that is. Everyone uses drums.
Where's it
like
coming
drums.
from?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you sit there and listen, I just kind of try to pinpoint a direction.
Yeah, I mean, it echoes because there's a lot of like cliffs and peaks and stuff, but it's loud and kind of far, but it's up in the mountains.
They got
So-
no rhythm.
So what? Yeah, I mean, you can continue on. They're not. It's not any like close
Immediate,
presence or
okay.
anything,
Yeah.
and it fades slowly as the night goes on. Like you rest, and eventually it fades into the howling. The wind picks it up and carries it away. You don't hear it anymore. But yeah, you continue through the mountains, and I think that the next day you're approaching kind of the higher parts of the mountain, like getting closer to where the these rock children kind of like dwell, and I think probably one of you two, the wind changes as you're entering a sort of chasm. The wind changes a little bit, and you smell blood. You smell blood on the air. Like, it's an unmistakable smell. That, like, coppery smell from ahead of you as the wind kind of carries it to you.
Right. You probably recognized that before I did.
Yeah, I'm probably leading at this point through the mountains. We're in a cavern, you said, and I smell it?
Chasm. Yeah,
chasm.
you're heading up through. There's, high walls on either side of you, and you smell this. You smell blood.
The middle of the day?
I mean, it's all kind of like overcast and twilighty all the time, right? So there's like gray clouds and stuff. So it's overcast, but it's daytime. Yeah.
Okay, I grab my weapon.
Okay.
Kind of turn to the right. Blood's been spilled ahead. Get ready. They like to ambush people in these areas.
That Thorn kind of takes a sniff of the air. Yeah, he's right.
You think it's battle or ritual?
It's just the smell of blood, y'all. I can't. I don't know.
Are the drums still beating at this point?
No, you haven't
Okay.
heard them all day.
Well, be on your guard, I guess.
All right. Well, if we're gonna walk into anything, let's not walk in completely unprepared.
I know. I've got my axe.
Okay. Well, I can make it so they can't see us when we're walking in.
Witches.
Witches.
Strategy.
Yeah.
You
I
wanted a
didn't say it was
plan, right?
bad.
You wanted a plan, right?
Do it. Let's go.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna pass
without
without
a trace.
and does that affect all four of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this column of like shadows kind of wraps itself around you, and you can,
Can
see
we
each
see
other.
each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
each other, but you're kind of hidden from outside view.
We also can't talk, right? Can't.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
and
can't
at
talk.
total silence. So when you open your mouth, nothing.
No, I
comes
start.
Like,
Yeah.
I start holding my hands out like,
Thorn just like,
Yeah. And I turn around and look at him, and I'm like,
Thorn's just like going like this again. Like,
I wonder how long. I wonder how long we would all have to do that before someone in chat was like, "Mic's broken. Mic's
Yeah.
muted."
they're muted.
So yeah. So you
I like
stealthily-
grab my axe and slam it into the ground.
Total silence, just like sparks and rocks and stuff. But
I just
Pat him on
Calm
the back
down.
and give him a nod like,
all right, so you
Thorn's
start,
just like,
Yeah.
start to move forward. So very quickly, you see the source of the smell. There is a wagon some 50 feet ahead of you as you come around the corner into this like chasm. There's a wagon that's been tipped over. Its goods scattered about. There is a goat, a mountain, like a cart goat, lying dead. One of these giant goats lying dead on the ground, blood everywhere. And there are a handful of bodies of those dwarf things we saw before of Parvat's children, the gray skin, rocky like things. And they've been like slaughtered, like not just ambushed and killed, but slaughtered. So they have these long black arrows in them. And they're lying scattered on the ground, and then they've been killed with like sharp like axes or swords. And then you see other bodies lying sort of scattered around of creatures much bigger and much taller. So they're between like 7 and 8 feet tall, broad-shouldered, kind of slate. Their coloring is like slate to dark blue, prominent lower jaws, big tusks, and like big muscles. They all have like ritual scars. You're just seeing them at a distance, so you can see they have like scars or tattoos, and they are all armed. They have weapons, but they look like they've been killed in battle, right? So they're lying on their face. There's blood around. And there's a smattering of them that you can see, just kind of like it looks like you see a battle. If there was a third party that won this battle, yeah, it's the aftermath of a battle. So if there was a third party here that killed both of these sides, it's fled and left, or the survivors like left. But it looks like it took a heavy toll on both sides.
How tall are the walls of this chasm?
The whole chasm is like maybe. Well, here I've got a map. Because I knew that there would be some positioning questions.
I guess to rephrase the question, is this something that Catman could climb?
Yeah, I mean he's got climbing speed, so he's it's not sheer, so he can climb. Basically, okay, here we go. So let's zoom this guy out a little bit. Okay.
So in silence.
So y'all are approaching. Sorry to interrupt, JP. Y'all are coming in from this way. And so you see the goat, and there's the cart, and there's some blood, and there's the two of these bodies, and then there's some of these other like taller, kind of tough-looking like creatures.
Okay. Well, in the silence, I chip a rock over in his direction, and if it doesn't get his attention, I eventually just hit him with the rock, so he looks over at me. And
He's like, oh, I guess, like, I got it. And then, yeah, I guess he's gonna climb on and go scout.
Okay, yeah. Where do you want to go? Because like this is a raised area, and then this is a raised area here.
The only thing is, though,
So
like,
this is where you were headed.
What is the distance again that it has to be between?
30 feet from
30
you,
feet.
right? For passive though, Trace.
Yeah, within 30 feet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get outside.
And you have, if you're within 30 feet, you have a 10 plus to yourself.
You'll have to leave.
But
the area.
your stealth is ridiculously
Yeah,
high, though.
he
Yeah,
has a
can
lot
the
of
three of you make a like everybody make a stealth check basically,
Yeah.
but the three of you make it with +10, and then you make it normally because you're gonna leave.
Yep.
27.
27.
Or
only the lowest one matters. So
21.
21.
20.
It's a
Roll that
7.
again. Just roll it again. It was
Okay.
it was cocked up on the side. What did you get?
20.
20.
It's 18.
18. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Okay. So yeah, so you separate out from the group. How far in does everybody go before you stop and he starts to climb?
I don't
Yeah,
think we
because-
stop moving forward. He
Okay,
just
'cause
goes
there's
up.
a-
Or at least I don't stop moving forward.
Like y'all start like I basically describe the map when you're down here. I'll put tokens on here for you so
Okay.
you know where you are.
Yeah,
but the idea was that like you stopped and then sent him out.
we stopped. Yeah, we stopped. I got Catman's attention.
Okay.
The reason I say Catman is because every time I look down at Roll20, his name's not there, and it's easier.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, so I look at Catman, point up, and the second he starts moving, I'll grab Yom by the chest, or by the whatever garment.
My
clothes.
chest hair. Oh!
Are you wearing a shirt?
No.
Okay. I just like grab you by your arm, and like stay point right next to me.
So that's the aura.
Okay. I grab you and say like, stay right next to me. Then I turn to you, and it looks like I'm saying witch when I point at you. And I like point out into the distance behind us. And then make like this.
Oh.
So this is where you are. Do you want to the area I assumed you were climbing to is like up here?
Yeah, somewhere that's going to be like tactical to just kind
Climb
of
up there?
look down at him.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, so you climb up there and take a look.
Can I, if I move up to the base of where that rock is it enough to still cover both of them and him?
No, because he's up, right?
Oh, right. It doesn't go up. Yeah,
like
yeah.
it goes up, but only 30 feet from you. Like it's a sphere, basically, and
Okay.
there isn't. I don't think there's really a place where you can. Maybe at the very base down here, and if he's like at the very top up there,
Damn, that's a big goat.
like that. Yeah, it's a giant goat.
That's a giant ass goat.
Yeah. So you all start to like move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cold up here, so it doesn't smell quite as much. You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
once I see that like Witch and Catman are in position, I start moving forward to make sure he's right next to me.
Going past the goat, are we able to see like how, like if it was slashed or?
You can take a minute to make an investigation check.
Can I help him with that?
Yes, yeah. So the two of you are looking. So you get advantage.
Advantage, okay. Investigation 10 with. Where's my investigation? 11 is all I got.
Okay.
Can I also the primeval awareness, would that just tell us within a mile if there's anything living of us, right? Of any of those
of those
characters?
specific things.
Yeah.
Give me the list again.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay. None of those things within a mile.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I think the two of you. What did you get? Total?
Just 11.
An 11. Okay.
We're next to the goat then.
Yeah. So you're like over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side by
well,
side.
I'll tell you this. The only thing you really notice, like the goat looks like it's been killed. Like it's got arrows and like got an arrow in its head and like an axe wound. But you do notice that like up here in this like vicinity, it looks like the wagon was like dragged over here. Like it got knocked over and then someone dragged it over this way to more like, because it blocks this way. You have to jump over it or climb past it to get by.
Oh.
I think
And it looks like it was dragged.
Thorn's gonna. You can climb all this stuff right here, right?
Yep.
All right. I just climb up towards the top, like by these bodies and stuff.
Okay.
With us, I'll like nudge you and like
investigate
point over there
these
at
bodies.
the.
Also, you said there were arrows in these bodies.
Not in these ones. The arrows are in the like dwarf bodies.
Yeah. Well, hang on, let's finish our investigation real
Keen
quick.
on getting
Point at
those.
you over there and be like.
Okay.
Like
Let me.
something, like,
What's your
dragged
passive perception?
Let me look. Where do I see that? It's up here.
Yeah, it's up top.
10.
Okay.
Okay. Let me make a quick roll here.
This is gonna be bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Fuck.
Sure is.
19.
I rolled a
whatever-
19. Yeah.
See
sorry.
that?
I grabbed that.
Whatever
real
that
quick.
is.
What's a 19? That's so weird.
Some kind of roll was a 19.
So you want to redo that? You point to your muscle and go like that?
Well, he was telling us that this was dragged away, right? And so I'm trying to point your attention to like something big may have dragged this away. If I'm able to sign language that to you,
I mean, how do you do it?
like this.
There's no secret dwarven sign language.
Yeah, I know,
You don't
that's-
speak that language.
That's
so.
what I'm asking.
I'll just keep it to myself
Okay.
because whether or not we realize it was dragged away doesn't
So
matter.
when you come over here to look at these bodies, you look at them and you see they're lying there, and they have blood on them, and there's blood on the ground, but you don't see any wounds. They don't have like they're lying on their front, so maybe they got stabbed in the face. You don't see any wounds, and probably right as you're like, oh wait a second, something's up. One of them like rolls over and he's like lying on he's got a weapon. What are they holding? Like axes, I think. He rolls over. Yeah, he's got a great axe and he's like lying on it. He rolls over and looks up at you and you'd see his eyes. Like he's very much alive. And he roars, and then that's matched by a bunch of the other corpses, and they all like leap up and are shouting. Unfortunately, you're the only one that they've seen right now. These three are all still invisible, but
I
everybody
love
else.
how this always happens to Max as a
I know.
rogue. It's
so
so
they
great.
turn over and they're just like, "Rah!" and they like leap to their feet. Now you do still have a chance to go, like you can roll initiative and stuff.
Yeah.
But because I beat you on the perception check, you didn't realize they were faking it. So let's roll initiative real quick, and
For
then you
everyone?
can decide. Yeah, and then y'all can decide what you want to do.
Dickheads.
No.
What?
Did Ken get a 1 again?
Hell yeah!
He did.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, Ken.
What's so bad about that?
don't
They get to
know.
move first, and then I get to
Here,
mess
Max.
them up at the end.
Max.
Yeah.
Roll.
Can you move the turn order up a little bit?
What's that?
Move the turn order up on the screen.
Oh, the turn order.
Yeah.
I see.
Perfect.
Are good?
Yeah.
You guys.
Shoot, going last and all these guys with melee weapons really far away isn't that bad.
I got a
6.
9.
No, you got a 6.
Yeah, but it's +3.
Oh, gotcha. What are we rolling for?
Initiative, please.
One.
I got an 8.
It's gonna be a good
Okay,
one.
I got a plus
I can feel it.
1.
You ready?
3. These guys are slow.
It's not bad.
Nice.
It's not bad. What is my
Okay.
initiative modifier? I always forget.
All right. So don't. Yeah, I'll get the numbers from everybody in a second. All right. Another +1. I got 2. These are getting worse. And then finally, let's see, where's that other guy? Finally a 0. So just a straight die roll. 18. That's better. Okay. All right, Yam. What did you get?
3 total.
3. Vama.
9.
9. Sorrow.
8.
And Thorn?
19.
Nice. Okay.
That initiative might save you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disengage and get the fuck out.
So I mean, you've failed. So there is that a full turn goes by, but they're busy like leaping to their feet and like getting ready to attack. So they don't get to go twice before you do. So what happens? I'll uncheck all the fake dead ones. They leap to their feet with a warrior's cry, shouting a word none of you have ever heard before. But they scream out this word. They scream out Acheron and draw weapons and ready to attack. So yeah, I think only these two are gonna have any chance to attack because they move to get up, and then each of them will attack you once, and then we'll cut back to the top of the order.
Have we seen, or have I seen creatures like this ever before?
Gosh, I don't know. Like they're no,
Usually
I don't
it's
think so. I
humans
think
and stuff.
this is very early in their place in the world, and I think that you will the dwarves will come to know them well.
Right.
But for
That's
now,
what I was asking. I don't know if these were
for
sworn
now,
enemies
no.
yet.
I think this is like very very early on, and yeah, your people will come to know these creatures, and your destinies are tied together. But for now, no, they're strange beasts to you. And yeah, they leap to their feet, and the two that are closest to you are going to attack, and so they make great axe attacks.
Good luck.
At a +5. What's your armor class?
17.
17? Okay. So I need 12 or better to hit you. A crit. So there's a 20
And a
there.
miss.
Okay.
And
Wait, hold on a second.
It might be a double hit.
Uncanny dodge.
okay.
Uncanny dodge.
That just means you take half the damage.
Uncanny
right?
dodge.
Okay, that's fine. So you can use your uncanny dodge.
And danger sense.
Does it take a reaction for uncanny dodge?
No. Oh, wait.
Does
You can use your reaction.
Okay,
to
so
have-
you don't have a reaction on this turn because it's a surprise round.
Right, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so...
If only you had danger sense, man.
Danger sense.
Better.
All right, so
Danger sense would've
2d12 plus 3. So this could go... It's pretty swingy. 23
Wow.
damage. Wow. So they leap to their feet screaming, Acheron! And one of them buries his axe in your chest. You stagger back, blood pouring down. And now the canyon is filled with these savage screams as the warriors leap to their feet.
Like 10.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you can go. We're at the top of the order now because only those orcs really got to attack.
Okay.
What would you like to do, Silent Thorn?
I'm probably gonna.
I'm gonna
use
disengage and actually just leave.
I'm going home. Fuck this.
Smoke bomb, ninja
I'm gonna
vanish.
disengage and, if I can, make it back into this thing and be. Was that would work if I get back into the aura and then I just disappear?
No, you won't just disappear because they'll watch you. You're not invisible. It's like a stealth aura, like a damping field.
Right. Okay.
I would allow you to make another hide roll if you could get that far.
Get out of here, freaking Cortana. What did you say?
If you can get into the field, you could make another hide check.
Okay. Oh, an additional one that doesn't.
Right, because it would allow you, like if you could find cover or whatever from them,
Right, okay,
it would
so
it would give you the bonus again. But for now, if they watch you run into it, you don't just disappear.
Okay. Then I'll do that just because it gives me a chance to at least hide.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll make my way down like this way, or just like probably somewhere in here. I am using what's it called?
Your cat speed.
Yeah, cat speed. So we might as well maximize that.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say probably somewhere right here.
Okay. Sure.
I still have clear shots on all of them, I would think.
Down to there.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean you won't have a clear shot on these two because there's this ridge in the way.
Which two?
Right. They're up high and there's a bit of a ridge. The two that are up here. These guys.
Oh yeah, those guys. I'm not worried about those.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So that's it. So you move, and then you disengage your bonus action, then you
Yep.
move, and then you have an action, right?
Yeah, and then I'll.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll just shoot at them. Why not?
Okay.
Far away.
Which one are you shooting at? One of the ones you fled
Yeah,
from?
this guy.
Okay. Sure.
Just got to create some distance.
All right. Go for it.
Sure. So that should hit, I would think. 15 plus 7.
Yes, yeah, that hits. Yeah, these guys have like hide. Most of the warriors have hide armor. These two are better armored, but we'll talk about them when.
And obviously,
when
this
they
is
get
not a
into
sneak attack and all that, right?
play.
Because I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So it's just 1d6 plus 4. Hey, all right.
Okay. All right.
9.
It was 9, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, yeah, you fire your bow, and it hits him. He doesn't seem to respond at all. Like, he just kind of, like, growls through the pain, but the arrow's sticking out, there's blood pouring down his chest.
Oh, I know that.
And he, like, snarls at you, and he, like, breaks the arrow off.
Thorn doesn't know what's happening, but I know what's
But you know what's happening. Cool. Okay. So the one that seems in the lead. So when we look, let me see. It's this guy right here. This guy seems to be the dude in charge.
Okay.
You can see him, and he's got a long like iron sword, and he has on his face 3 like black lines that he's drawn in paint, or they might be tattoos. He's covered in like fake, like dwarf blood, basically, to make him look like he was dead. And he's wearing an ornate suit of chain armor, dark iron chain armor. And he is going to, I think that he's maybe going to hold his action. He's going to move, and then he's going to get ready to hold his action. So he moves up. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. He moves up there. And he's going to hold his action. Okay, cool. Vama, it is your turn.
How far am I from that guy? Can you measure?
Yeah, sure. You're
The
here.
bottom one?
You are 35 feet.
But next to him is 30, the square next to him?
You can't stand in that square. This one?
To
Or
the-
that one. You can get here.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is that, 30?
That's 30, yeah.
Okay. And did I see Catman get hit?
Yes. Yeah, you saw him get hit with the axe.
What I've because they because they had that initial attack on me or whatever, that would negate like any bonus that I would have gotten on the assassinate
Yes.
thing. Okay. Damn it, I chose the wrong target.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'll pop out
Technically,
of the...
they all had actually none of the targets would have been good.
I'll pop out of the pass without trace.
Okay.
Because it's silent, you just hear, man! And I'm running towards Sam. That's rage. So I rage, run out, and then I'll make 2 attacks. But
Add your
you said you were
rage.
holding action, so I don't know if I can.
No, he's still holding his action.
Okay, so make my 2 attacks.
Yeah, and this is on the like leader
The
dude.
the quote leader, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
You hit him? Yep.
12 max damage, so that's 16, 17, 8, 19 damage.
Okay.
And then second hit.
Okay.
That's
Reroll that. Okay.
6 plus 8 is 14.
No, that's a miss. You hit him on the first strike, and then he like bats your axe aside, looks down at you, snarling. Cool. Okay. So, Salix, it is your turn.
If I shoot from here, does it drop the veil or does it keep it up?
I don't know. Does it say if you make an attack that it goes away?
I would think it would. I think it did.
It says
it was an
I
hour.
think we were in a similar scenario in the cave.
We were, yeah.
Pretty sure it dropped. Just straighten out my gloves here.
It says
That's how I get
for
better
the
rolls.
duration, each creature you choose within
Good.
30 feet of you.
I mean,
has
again,
it.
you're not invisible, so
Yeah.
you are hidden. But as soon as you use it, you're not hidden.
They know which
anymore.
area
They'll
it
see-
came from,
Well,
but
they can see you. They can look at you.
Okay.
You're just hidden right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you'll get 1 attack with advantage, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm within sight of the one that he's in, right? That he's attacking.
Well, I don't.
He's got cover from where you're standing, but yeah,
So I can't shoot from
you
there.
can shoot him. He'll have a bonus to his
It
AC.
says a bonus.
That's
AC.
fine. I'll go ahead and do that.
You have
Okay.
advantage on your first hit, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna fire my bow at him.
Okay.
9
Roll it
plus
again.
10, 19.
You miss.
You got advantage.
You roll again though. That would miss. Roll again though. You have advantage. Try to get better than a 9. There you go. Yeah, that one hits.
22. Yeah.
And then I would do the D8.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just a reminder, JP, I don't know if you marked it from before, but we got extra inspiration.
6
I got
plus
it.
7, so 13.
Okay.
In case shit hits the fan.
And then I get my extra attack, right? Or was that my extra one?
No, that was one attack, and now your second one with no advantage.
Okay. 12.
Same
So
thing.
22.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 plus 7, so 9.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're fighting with him, and he turns aside to you, and then just like thunk thunk, like 2 arrows hit him, and he just snarls and looks up at you, and he like spits blood on the ground.
I'm looking right. She's a witch.
Okay. Yam, your turn.
Cool. Well, I can't get beside you to help though. Then can I? Because you took the available slot.
You can't get right here.
No, you can't stand there.
Okay.
Movement's 25. How close can I get to where they are?
25 is like there.
Okay.
If you're gonna,
1 square behind
I was
him.
gonna say if you're gonna shapeshift, you might get more movement speed into whatever you're shapeshifting.
What is the movement for bear? Is it better than 25?
40, I think, plus climbing.
The issue isn't so much speed as it is like.
Well, I don't.
Space.
There's not enough space for me to squeeze through that. I don't
Brown
think.
bear is movement.
Isn't it 40?
Let me see. I had it up here. Brown bear.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, movement is 40. Yeah, 40, climb 30.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take. I'll have to do it anyway, so I might as well
Could
go
this
ahead.
way.
Yeah, you can climb up over here.
I'll go ahead and bear up.
Okay.
Sorry if I wasn't paying
You just
attention.
start climbing into your bear outfit.
Do you
with
still
your
have
arms
veil
forward.
thing? Does that work? Like for you?
No, I think the veil thing's dropped.
No, it's still there. It's
Oh.
just you're not hidden anymore.
Like
So
the
it would be
bow-
helpful for you.
The
Yeah.
bowstrings and stuff are probably silent, but the second they come out of that
Yeah.
sphere,
They know what
it-
direction it came
Yeah, they know
from,
what
but not-
direction.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just asking in terms
Okay.
of like if I'll have the advantage on the next roll, which
you'll have plus 10 stealth, but you already have plus 10
And
stealth.
Yeah. I'm just saying to be.
sorry,
hidden.
Jan, what was your
To get the
your initiative?
advantage on the roll.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, before the orcs go before you.
Okay.
So they're on 3. So you'll turn into a bear on your turn. They're not going to attack you anyway. So these basically everyone just converges on you, and then dude's going to make his. Let's see. So he goes down. These guys have an ability that gives them an extra move. Yeah, so they can both get there because they're moving.
Grandpa.
That's how I like it.
They're moving. Yeah, they can move their speed toward a hostile target as a bonus action. So it's move bonus for both of them. This one is up there, and then when they all surround you, he uses his action. He's been holding his action. As soon as 3 orcs are within target range, he holds his sword up in the air and shouts a battle cry that inspires the 3 of them, and they all get to make a reaction attack on you. Then they get to make their regular attacks.
Damn. Okay.
Jeez.
All right.
Rest in peace, third character, JP.
So yeah, he just like shouts.
Made it towards the end of the show.
He
Got 17 AC.
holds his sword over his head. He shouts, and you feel like a black wind blow through the chasm, and it drives the 3 into a fervor. This guy is much like stockier than the other 2. He seems to have been bred with like some other hardier race, like a giant or something.
Okay.
So he's like huge and wide, and he's covered in this armor that looks to be
You talking about that dude?
like a carapace of some
Yeah.
kind of like a giant, like a monster. Like, and he's like wearing this armor.
Okay.
So first, the 2 that charged you, they get to do. This is their reaction triggered by their commander. +5 to hit. So a 19 and an 18.
Yep, both hit.
Okay. So they deal a
At least
d12.
there's no acid.
No acids.
This
this
time?
time. So 6 plus
6. Damn.
12 plus 5.
It's all
He gets
half.
to do more.
Yeah. So you're gonna take
Well, at least it's
11.
half. Yeah, that's great.
Reduced down to 5,
Okay.
and then 17
Reduced
reduced down to 8.
So I 13 damage?
Yeah, 13.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then the big guy, the half breed, he gets to make a great axe attack at +6.
Jeez.
So that's a hit,
Hit.
and he does +4, d12 +4, so 5.
So 2.
Yep. So that was their like freebies, and then they each get to make a regular.
God bless that
regular
rage
attack.
you have.
What?
You were
Sorry,
47.
what? That was 47. You just did 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
45.
Though this guy, I realize actually is going on 2. So that last one, we'll take that back. Take all that
No
shit from
damage?
him. He doesn't actually get to attack because I jumped ahead. I forgot he's a separate initiative from them.
Okay.
So just add back whatever I just took from you.
The 2.
Yeah.
Let me finish with these orcs, then you can run in, and then I'll deal with him. Plus
Yeah.
these guys have to go. So these guys are just gonna move. So they've got a move of 30. So this is difficulty rating 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, wait.
Does anybody know
25 by
Fireball?
1.
I know.
What's
I'm
that?
just checking.
Does
so
anybody know Fireball? Just
So
get outta
10,
here.
15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and then as a bonus action, 5, 25, 35. You can't. Okay, so only one of them can get to you. They're all like clamoring to get there. All right, so I'll finish with these orcs. This guy gets an attack. Then it's your turn. Then the big guy goes. All right.
Let's try to zoom it in while you're doing that.
So regular attack from these orcs. There you go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, regular attack from these two. I think one hit. Your AC 17?
Oh, yeah, more attacks on me? Okay.
Yeah, your AC 17?
It is.
Okay, so one hit for 8, 9, 10, 11, so 5.
Okay.
Thanks for the use of that die, gentlemen. And that's it for them. Now you turn into a bear.
I'm a bear!
Turn into a bear as a bonus action, and you can move and attack. What do you want
Yeah, let's go move and attack.
to do? Okay.
Move up behind those 2.
Yeah, now you got targets, right?
Yeah, those 2 and get in range of both of those. I don't get your bonus because I got to be in range of you, right, to get
It's
that.
5 feet melee range.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's within. Isn't that? It's only 1 square, so
Each,
it's 5, right?
No, but he's got to be like
It's
within.
not.
Oh,
the,
he has to
it
be
doesn't
in
the
target.
square next
It doesn't
to him.
target the enemies. It targets me, right?
Rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you that is hostile.
Oh, okay. So it is
it's
down.
when you're attacking
Different.
anything within 5 feet
Okay.
of him.
So
So you do
these-
have everything that's
Anything
around
right
him.
here,
Yep.
yeah, you'll
Okay.
get advantage to. 'cause you're melee.
Cool. Let's multi-attack the one at the bottom.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not what I wanted.
That
Sure.
one. Oh, God.
Trying to ping. Doesn't want to ping.
Anyway, that one, yeah.
This guy.
I can ping here.
With advantage on both?
Yes.
Or just
Yeah,
once?
yeah. No, it's advantage against any attack, and this one's already been hurt. This one has a arrow sticking out.
Okay.
That's one I hit, right?
Yep. So you hit him.
I know I don't have the bear. Is it plus 5 or 6 again? I forgot.
It
I think
is.
it's 5.
Is it 5?
That's
Yeah,
what
right
you said
there. I need to
last
really
time.
The rule is we have to ask the first time.
Yeah.
It's plus 5, yeah,
Okay,
and
thank
it's a D8 plus 4 on the first attack.
All right, well, the first one was a 20.
Okay, so it's a hit. Yeah, no problem.
D8.
I'm loping up behind him.
D8. So 6 damage, or 7, 8. I'm not raging, so yeah, just 6 damage.
Okay. 6 total. All right, you kill that guy.
All right, and a
So you can attack the
target
other
the
one.
next.
Yep.
That's not a hit. 11.
No, it's a
All
miss.
right.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So now the big guy will come in.
Take a
And-
shot.
Yeah, and he only gets 1 shot on you. So let's see. Plus.
Can I just take the 2 damage? That'd be great.
No, he does have multi-attack though, so it'll be 2 swings. One at plus. Here's the one at plus 6. It's a miss.
Miss.
Second one. Same thing. It's another miss.
Hey,
2
look-
force. All right,
He's
so
big
he
and
just comes
dumb.
lumbering in and just 2 swings, and you duck and jump back, and you're just surrounded by combatants, and they're all shouting and screaming. You notice now that you're up close, they all have this like 3 lines like pattern, either like on their face or marked across their armor. In their like scars, like one of them has it like cut across his arm. That seems to be a repeating pattern in their regalia.
Okay.
All right, so we're back at the top of the round. Silent Thorn, what are you gonna do?
All right. I should be able to shoot an arrow at the big guy, right? 75 feet.
Yes, yeah.
Do I have to roll for stealth to like get the hide bonus or whatever, or do I get it? Just 'cause I'm in here? Like I don't have any hidden thing. I'm doing.
Yeah.
I can roll it. I have plus 10 stealth, so I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah, you should do it anyway.
Okay.
Just in case. You
You
play by
always
the
get them
rules.
dirty ones.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, why would
I'm
you say
trying to
that?
give them away. I don't want them anymore.
That works.
Okay,
18.
it's for like it's 18 plus the field, so it's like 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're fine. So you bonus action
That.
hide.
And then I got so advantage attacking the big guy with the advantage short bow.
You get advantage anyway with the... No, it's not range, right?
No.
It's got to be melee weapons.
Gotta be melee. Yep. Okay.
14.
Slamming it on there.
throwing it
Shooting
down.
craps.
Yeah, roll again just in case you
Just
get
in
a
case, yeah.
because you might get a crit.
Yeah.
Roll it
Oh.
again.
So
No.
close.
Damn you, Ed.
So
Damn you.
close.
Okay, so you hit him. So you get the 3d6 plus your d6 plus whatever the normal damage is.
3d6 plus my d6.
So you should have 4d6 plus what 3 or something. I think.
4, I think.
I don't know.
Plus 1.
Go ahead. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your character.
All right, so we got 14
Okay.
plus 4, so 18.
18 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Take
All
that,
right.
big guy.
Okay, yeah. So you fire, one of your shots goes right into his neck.
Arrow from
And
nowhere.
he doesn't even like look. Like he just it hits him and blood sprays onto you. And he just looks down and he's just caught in this fury. He's just caught in this fury. He doesn't even notice. But yeah, he's like squirting blood out
I'm
of
just
this
getting there,
hole in his
sitting
neck
there,
now.
skibidi-bidi-bidi.
All right.
Playing the bass on your bowstring.
like plucking it away.
The one string bass.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but it just feels right.
Okay, so let me see the leader, the commander has a reload ability that might work here. So 4
If it
to
was
6.
a crit, you know, he would have done.
Okay, so his command doesn't reload. So which again for you would be good because it would mean
Oh, I know. That
3
would,
more attacks.
I was,
yeah.
It was indeed a 1. FYI.
So
for
he gets
chat.
to make
He
two,
pulled it away too quick out of shame.
He gets to make 2 attacks on you with his sword. So he has
Yep.
this like curved iron sword marked with like flowing runes.
sword.
How you
And
doing
he-
over there?
Yeah, and he
42.
takes
Oh, yeah.
takes his 2
I'm
swings at you.
good.
So here's the first one. It's plus 5.
No crit.
18.
That does it.
Okay, so he deals 2d8 plus 3.
That's big damage.
So
Ooh, 1 off
15,
max.
16, 18 damage.
Okay. Halved 9.
Yep. And then his second attack.
33.
33.
And his second attack is a crit.
Oh.
No. Can I have 2 more d8s, please? Oh, sorry. Here, just like, put all the 20s up. Fucking killing it.
So that's 48 right here.
48 plus 3, yep.
Not just 48, 48.
If he rolls well, I could go down here. I have 33 HP.
It's got to be some...
It's really
It's going to be
good
really
roll.
hard for
I'm
me to roll,
scared.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
2
So,
7s. Is,
10.
Well, everything you get hit with is
14,
getting halved,
19.
right? So.
Oh, yeah, it
So-
gets halved.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you're
19.
Not, yeah. That's the beauty of it.
Plus
It's
So you
great,
take
right?
22 damage.
So 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 22.
The amount of times
Yeah.
playing Berg.
And this guy isn't fighting like the other guys are in a frenzy and they're hacking and slashing. And this guy's like
He's
surgical
smart.
strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like parrying your blows and like slashing at your weak points. Like this guy knows how to fight.
Talking about the big guy, right?
No, this is the
Talking about
commander
the one-
dude.
The
The dude
blue
with the
one.
face paint. Yeah, there's
This guy?
the big guy here. That's the big guy, the
Okay.
big brute.
Okay.
And then this is his
That's the
like commander.
Got
And then
it.
there's the like the warriors that are helping him.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Vama, it is your turn. You're surrounded by foes.
I put damage into this one, right? So the one right across.
That's the leader. Yeah, he's pretty beat up.
Yeah. No, I'm going again at him. 2
Okay.
attacks. 20.
That's a hit. Yep.
8 plus 4. Sorry, I have to find this
That's okay.
because there's so many. 8, 9, 13, 15.
15. Okay. Great.
And then second attack. That's a miss.
Okay.
That was 11.
Yeah, definitely not a hit. All right. Cool. So you, the two of you, locking blades. You're surrounded by enemies. You are full of rage, so it doesn't really matter. Sorrow, what would you like to do?
In the order, can I... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I want to shoot my longbow at the one that's right to his right. So the commander.
The one I just attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I get technically 3, right? Because I get Horde Breaker for this one.
2 shots on one target.
Yep, and then the
and then
Horde
one
Breaker.
on one
Yeah,
of the orcs
so I'm
or
gonna
something.
do-
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
start do one at a time. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
gonna
your
do
first
2
shot
on
at
him.
that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pow.
5 plus 15.
No, you miss.
Okay.
Shit.
That's a
Yeah.
hit.
25.
Okay.
Okay.
I was so worried you were going to keep rolling. Like you need to dump damage.
8.
Okay. Let me see. I think that does it. Yeah. You kill him.
Okay. And then for the next one, I'm going to do the one right that was right
This
above
guy,
him. Mhm.
the big guy.
Yep,
Okay.
the big guy.
All right. So this is your Hordebreaker shot
Yep.
as your bonus action.
27.
That's a hit.
9.
Okay.
That's Such a cool name, Horde Breaker.
Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, you just snap 2 shots. The first one, the guy deflects. The second one, you hit him. He grabs the arrow and he looks at you like he's
But my axe
disappointed.
is probably still in him or something.
Yeah, and he looks at you like, this is like your fucking cheater friends.
She's a witch.
And he lunges out with his free hand. I think he drops his sword and he like grabs you and like falls to his knees. So he's like eye level with you. And he like spits a bunch of blood on you. Says something in a language you don't understand, and then like tumbles to the ground. And you're just like covered in his blood that got vomited up on you. It's all black and viscous.
I'm into it.
But he's super dead. Yeah. I mean, you're in the middle of your rage, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to move?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. Can I? But I used my Horde Breaker. I can't do a spell.
No,
at this
you're
point.
done.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stay
So I
where I
just
am.
wanted to check
Yeah,
your
I'm
move.
gonna
Okay.
stay where I am.
All right. So the orcs, then the brown bear, and then the big guy. So this guy can now move, and this guy can move into his place. So 3 orcs attacking you.
Okay.
Let me grab another d20 here. Okay, so this is at a plus. You don't have advantage or anything. This is just at a +5 for each of them. These 2 are misses, and
That
that
one
one's a
hits,
hit.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So 1 hit for 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So 3. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so they're just all around you, like shouting and like hacking, and they've kind of, as a group, lost cohesion because their leader is not shouting commands anymore. They're just in like a frenzy, kind of throwing themselves at you. And now, brown bear.
Brown bear. Attack that one in front of me,
This
still
guy?
alive. Yeah.
Yep.
Give me that advantage. 17 and
20.
Yay!
Hey.
Zoom in on that one.
Brown bear, go! I got a 20. I
Yay!
didn't critically fail for once.
So that was your first attack, right?
Right. So
2d8 plus 4.
2d8. 10, 14, 15, 16 damage.
He's dead. Yeah, he's totally dead.
Yeah. Bite half his face off.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much. Just bite his head off and throw his body aside.
Am I able to step over the bodies to the next one?
Yeah, you can just move like right there.
And
Make your second attack.
I can't tell who's who.
There's one right here.
Yeah, hit that one then with the claw.
Yeah, get him.
Probably like nudges into me with
yeah.
his snout.
Just to see if I get it. Okay.
Okay, so you just come in and swipe down at him.
2d6 for the claw. 12, 14 plus whatever I get for the claw.
Damage for your claw, I think, is +4 or +3. +4. 2d6 +4 for claw.
So 18.
Okay, you kill him too.
Yeah.
Man, just tearing through him.
And just like barreling in.
He
and-
said that you were better off not as a bear.
I was gonna say that's what you're there.
Yeah, he hasn't commented on that yet. He's like, Catman. And
There's
the
hot,
bear, he's
hot
like, nah,
bear
bruh.
spit on your back as the bear comes like rumbling in beside
You're
you.
a cat person. It's okay. I understand.
Okay, so now the big dude, the burly guy, gets to make his 2 great axe attacks. So he's gonna make them on you.
Okay.
Because you're right there. These are at +6.
Probably do these and we'll take a break.
Okay. So 17 and a miss.
Yes, 17.
They both miss. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you defend against both of those attacks. And
Wait,
yeah.
you rolled a 17?
Yes.
Oh, that's hit.
Oh, that is
That's-
a hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
17 AC.
All right. Yeah, because I looked at your sheet, you have 19, but that's with your.
It's with shield.
Yep. Okay, so you do get hit once. This is +4. 7 damage, so 3.
3. Okay.
Yep. And and that brings us back to the top of the order. Let's take a quick break here, and then when we return, we will finish the journey up the mountain. So stick around for the conclusion of today's episode. Roleplay Live, Court of Swords. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Rare.